The moon has had a profound effect on the Earth since its formation.
It has shaped the entire evolution of our planet over billions of years. Formed 4.5 billion years ago after a planetoid crashed into Earth. The moon has been there in orbit ever since, pulling on oceans. This gravitational pull creates a tidal bulge, literally stirring life into creation. So what if we nuked it? What would happen to our planet? Blowing up the moon would have some dire consequences for our Earth.
Like in the film Oblivion, where aliens destroy the moon to destroy us.
You might not know this, but Russia and America both had plans. Both superpowers seriously planned to detonate nuclear weapons on the moon.
Back then, intense political and cultural tensions made these plans seem reasonable.
In 1958, the Armor Research Foundation developed a secret plan.
This plan was guided and supported by the United States Air Force.
It was officially a study of nuclear detonation effects on the moon. But both sides actually wanted a massive show of military strength. So, why would anyone want to nuke our lunar companion? The truth is, we simply do not have the technology to do it. Even if we used every nuclear weapon on Earth, it wouldn't work. The worst that would happen is the moon breaking into smaller pieces. These pieces would eventually gravity bind and reform into a new shape. Although it would look very different in our night sky after reforming. Why anyone would want to do this remains a major question.
Losing the moon would not have any positive effects on Earth.
Our moon does a lot more than just light up the night.
Impact craters show it has taken many blows meant for Earth.
Without the moon, those space rocks would hit our planet instead. If the moon exploded, the consequences would be absolutely devastating. Destroying the moon would create trillions of kilograms of space debris. Much of this debris would inevitably be pulled toward the Earth. This would create a catastrophic rain of fire across the globe. How many nukes would it take to blow up the moon? It would take 9,015 megaton nuclear bombs to do it. These are bombs equivalent to the massive Castle Bravo test weapon. If they exploded simultaneously, giant chunks would fly through space.
Many of these massive chunks would head straight for our planet. These pieces would be large enough to cause global catastrophic damage.
A continuous rain of rock would bombard the Earth for days. These falling pieces would be visible as bright streaks of fire. Most of the devastation would come from this relentless lunar debris. Even relatively small rocks can cause massive damage on impact.
Consider the Chelyabinsk meteor that entered Earth's atmosphere undetected.
That meteor was 6 feet wide and weighed 12,000 tons.
It exploded in an airburst at 97,000 feet high. The explosion generated a flash brighter than the sun itself. Witnesses on the ground reported feeling intense, burning heat. The blast was estimated to be 400 to 500 kilotons. That is 26 to 33 times the Hiroshima bomb's energy. Over 1,500 people were injured, mostly by flying glass.
The shockwave damaged over 7,000 buildings across 6 cities. Now imagine hundreds of these impacts occurring over several months. Now imagine hundreds of these impacts occurring over several months.
Humanity would be forced to seek shelter and deep underground to survive.
Relentless debris burning in the atmosphere would heat it rapidly. This extreme heat would turn our entire planet into an oven.
This doesn't even account for giant, mile-wide chunks slamming down.
Massive clouds of dust would block out all sunlight for years.
This doesn't even account for giant, mile-wide chunks slamming down. The loss of the moon would destabilize Earth's orbital rotation.
Massive clouds of dust would block out all sunlight for years.
Our regular seasons would cease as the orbit became unstable. The Earth could tilt completely over, lying on its side. This would result in extreme differences in temperature and daylight. With no stable seasons, we would face constant extreme weather.
Our current moon keeps Earth's tilt stable at 23 degrees. Without the moon, ocean tides would shrink to almost nothing. Tides would be dominated solely by the distant sun's pull.
But solar tides are only 40% as strong as lunar ones.
Marine life would completely collapse without the regular tidal cycles.
Fortunately, there are absolutely no current plans to nuke the moon. So next time you look up, appreciate our silent lunar friend. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to subscribe for more.